Guarana Mama used to drink when it was arriving.
Yeah,
but it's too strong.
Good evening, people.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Elia.
This is Norman.
We have something in common. We both come from shithole countries.
That was nice.
Can I also say something about shithole countries?
This is to you, Mr. Trump. I want us to understand one thing about this really sticky situation.
Yes.
Coming from a South African, we really come from a shithole country. I mean, come to think about it, if we are really being honest with ourselves, why do I live in a foreign country? Why do I need to leave my country in order to make a living? It's for one reason and one reason only. I come from a shithole country. There is plenty educated people in my country. They're working at petrol stations. They're working at retail stores.
Taxi drivers.
They're taxi drivers. Like my Nigerian brother said, Uber drivers. You know why? Because we live in a shithole country. I can't stress this enough, guys. Be real with yourselves. Donald Trump was just being honest. We come from a shithole country.
Shithole.
Like, you know when you get shit and you get a hole? That's South Africa right there. In between the hole and the shit, and that's South Africa right there. Right there, in the middle. Shithole country. Yeah? We watch you guys. Politicians looking smart, you know, driving in big cars. You know, I voted for you. I put you there where you are. Yet you drive in a Mercedes to work and I take a taxi. Now that to me is a shithole country. You know? You get to use medical aid. But I voted and I put you there. You get medical aid, I get government care. That to me is a shithole country. I just want to put it to you guys. The fact that our criminals get to be put in the back of a van without a seatbelt while the guy in front is wearing a seatbelt. So fuck him, whether he's guilty or not. He might die at the back because of the reckless driving. I'm sorry, but to me that sounds like a shithole country, man. What do you think? How's things in Zimbabwe, bro?
Okay, my fellow Zimbabwe. First, I want to ask, which currency are you using right now? You don't even have your own currency. What kind of country doesn't it? What happened to the Zim dollar?
It's a shithole country.
What kind of a country doesn't have its own currency?
A shithole country.
What kind of country has the same president for 37 years?
A shithole country.
What country replaces the other president with his best friend?
A shithole country.
What country has 50% of their majority overseas or somewhere in neighboring countries?
Shithole country.
Okay, so I can go around and tell you all the things that you already know, but what do you think we should do about this? Instead of blaming Donald Trump for giving us his peace of mind, that's what he thinks, and what he thinks about us is not a lie.
He's right.
He's right.
He's fucking right.
He's fucking right. We come from shithole countries.
And that's the way it is, man.
Okay, look at the ministers. One of them, they caught them with millions of US dollars in his house.
Nice.
Okay, in my house, you search, you cannot even find a bond coin, which is our fake. And they are living the life, going to places, eating, but somebody cannot even have a piece of bread on their table.
That's a shithole country.
It's a shithole country. Okay.
I just want to say to you, African brothers and African sisters, if you don't like hearing that your country is a shithole country, fix them.
Go back and do something.
Do something. Open a shop, you know? Do something.
You know, every time there is a crisis in Africa, instead of helping each other, what are we doing? We're trying to take advantage of the situation and trying to make
Yes,
it
please.
more shit.
More shitter. I just want to say, man, you guys are like professional shit country makers.
Yes.
You know, like I think our countries were not shit until you guys arrived.
Yes.
You are shit country makers.
Selfish motherfuckers.
Selfish.
Selfish.
Yeah. I mean, like let's just be honest. I'm gonna take it back to South Africa. Yeah. My big-headed president. Fat guy, you know. One wife was not enough. 2 wives were not enough. 3 was not enough. Hell, 4 was not enough. You know? Fuck it, yeah, it's tradition and all that shit. But, dude, what about all of us, you know? I mean, 1 fucking salary for his wife is enough to feed 2 houses, man.
2?
2.
5, man.
That's a shithole country, man.
Shithole motherfucking country.
Stay in your shithole countries.
So, instead of being mad at Donald Trump, do something to take your shithole country out of the shit and out of the hole to somewhere else.
And I just want to say, man, on that let's backtrack a couple of years back to that xenophobic shit. This is my brother.
Shithole.
If you want to take arms against another African, you come from a shithole country.
How many foreign white people live in South Africa?
And taking all that money,
How many of you work for them?
you'd be happier cleaning a white man's house than working with a black brother.
What is that? Where does that happen?
In shithole countries.
Shithole countries.
You fuckers are. You know what? If you've done any of this shit that we're talking about right now, you are a shithole.
In a shithole country.
In a shithole country.
Just it.
Shithole.